side.
Fanny being removed again. So another was the high mobility that you talked about. Mobility was, difficult for them to deal with. We are removing another high mobility champion away here now. That leaves Team Saiyan removing Akai. So still mirroring what happened within the first game. Let's see if anything evolves in the second phase. They also did remove Lancelot before this. But if they don't remove Lancelot, if they do ban out Kagura, for instance, it will force Saiyan to either ban it. If not, they could potentially pick it up. Do you think Lancelot might be a point of contest or enough of a tipping point for the teams if it does get picked up?
I'm thinking that, okay, now the main issue here right now for the side of Team Cyan is the fact that they do not want to let anyone from Equalizer pick up that Akai. Why? Because Akai's kit right now, with his rework, makes it so simple for him to initiate. It's just the ease of ability to initiate. With that Saber being picked out, triple sweep is not going to be available for them. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of lockdown coming in. However, there's a lot more other options coming in from the side of Team Cyan. We've seen it time and time again. What I'm interested to see is, what is the final ban going to be? Because a lot of the times, people are saying, oh my god, this hero is OP, this hero is strong.
Oh, Diggy does get removed this time around, so a little bit of a respect ban being thrown out there. It is true that Diggy's ultimate did save a lot of the team quite a number of times in the engages that's over there, so maybe they want to accelerate the tempo. This was a sub 10-minute game, maybe they want to bring it out to like a sub 7-minute game.
Wow.
As well. So a few options as there. Lancelot does get hovered. It looks like it will get plucked in as well. But that only opens up Kagura for Team Cyan to pick up if they want to go down that route. Don't see why they would specifically need that, but that could be another replacement for Harley as well.
I mean, the thing is, Lancelot has a lot of solo ability, right?
Yep.
But against a Kagura in the form of Panjat, I mean, we've seen Panjat use some very high-level assassin heroes. They are able to just pop in and out, do tons of damage, and just get out with that, with not much punishment. Now, Rush and Panjahat, with these two hero picks, what do you think about this?
I think this shows like they want to be aggressive, they want to have versatility. You have Chao that can isolate targets, you have Kagura that has wonderful synergy as well with a lot of the teams. Harley being hovered here by Equalizer, I'm not sure this is a direct answer towards it. To be honest, I think they should go for more CC heavy compositions, because if you do have Lancelot that's coming in and dealing that damage that's over there, maybe picking up an Aurora Grok might be a little bit better to come out. But in fact, it is going to be Hilda and Harley that has come through. I'm not quite sure they can keep accelerating the pace while they have lots of mobility away here. I think they, instead of playing to their specific strategy, it's coming up more to just denying picks from Cyan.
I think yes, that's definitely one thing that they have to consider, is denying the picks. However, that could just be their second options in terms of what they pick. Now, when you look at Rush, when you look at Pajahat, you see, all right, Rush, actually Pajahat with the Yin Yang umbrella, that's going to be really irritating. A lot of zone control. Johnson is picked up. Hawkeye, what's going down? You're going to be drifting around the battlefield. I can see the future, and I believe that our dear friend Johnson on Hawkeye is just going to be a nuisance. Now, I'm just going to touch a little bit on this Cho. Cho right now, they don't build him tanky as much anymore. They do build him kind of like a semi-assassin.
Yeah, it's
in a
like
sense.
more fight 3 assassin-y.
More fight 3 assassin, exactly. And when you look at it this way, right, with the amount of mobility that Shunpo, Jeet Kune Do, and Way of the Dragon provides for Rush, he could actually use it to get behind enemy lines and get some really creative picks with the Grok and the Mia being picked out. So there could be a composition whereby Mia could be the focus of the tanks, just hanging out on the back, making sure that they stay far away. But Mia does have the ultimate that actually allows her to get away from that. She does have a little bit of an escape mechanism, but I'm not sure with the amount of CC that's coming in from the side of Team Cyan, whether or not that will be enough. Because if you get Way of the Dragon right into the hands of Team Cyan, no matter how fast you react with that, it's over. Prediction for me, Team Cyan for the win, easy.
I'm going to get to the Cyan as well. From the first game, I like the sort of, interesting composition that they had. It was good, it was interesting, but execution was very questionable. This time around, the composition is questionable, and I've not gotten a streak of confidence from Equalizer that they can play to the strengths of Team Saiyan here as well. So my vote for Team Saiyan as well.
Well, for me, I'm thinking that it could be a slow start for the side of Equalizer. They might have just like, okay, let's just ease into this, right? So this could be a change of the a paradigm shift for the side of Equalizer if they're able to pull out their composition properly. I'm not saying that I'm saying that for Team SAIYAN, they do have a lot of advantages. But let's go into the game while I talk about that. They have a lot of advantages in their team fighting capabilities. However, for the side of Team SAIYAN against Equalizer, they have to be very, very wary on how Equalizer is going to be playing this. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be a bit more aggressive on how they're going to be doing it. Hawkeye already almost getting into the death brush. And what's interesting to note is that
The
Fredo
proxy
already...
goes through as well again, so no answer to the proxy for the second game in a row. They know that this is something that they will be doing on the other side. Unsure of why this is the case. It was a very clear-cut example that this is something they would have done, and they have done it during qualifiers as well. From our perspective, the Eternal's going to be at the top side, so quick, similar to the first game that we'll be looking at here, and usually and Johnson making quick work of that wave. We are seeing at the bottom side, Mia is responding there as well, coming up from the side with Drock there, hoping to secure the Hermitcrab for the extra bit of the gold generation buff.
Well, the thing that I like about it is, oh wow, that was a beautiful double knockup from that Jeet Kune Do from Fredo. Now, I was going to elaborate a little bit more on this. The reason why the proxy is so successful as a Team SAIYAN is just because the mobility that Cho has. But over to the bot side though, oh, this is going to be bad for the side. Oh, it's going to be first blood for the side of Team SAIYAN, and Kagura picks up the kill. Rush over to the bot side alongside with Hawkeye. Will they continue to dive? Oh my god! Rush with the double!
Very, very cleanly done here. This is knowing the limits of the specific hero, and you know, it's executing it so cleanly.
Now we're just gonna take a look at the replay of that beautiful, beautiful kill here.
Just look at the action there, the rotation coming up from the very last hit that moves through by throwing the umbrella straight forward there. You know, really nicely well done timing in terms of the cooldown management there.
Ooh, wow, that was a nice little charge coming in, but it could not be enough as members of Equalizer are actually struggling towards this aggression that Team SAIYAN is putting towards them. Equalizer is definitely having a hard time trying to equalize this fight against Team SAIYAN, and despite the fact that EQZ could actually throw out that rain of arrows that comes in from Mia, it wasn't enough because that CC is not as reliable. You got to stay inside that zone for a amount of time, and within that few seconds that you stay inside that zone, if the damage output is good within that few seconds, you still die anyway.
Well, and here we have Team SAIYAN securing the turtle yet again, no contest, so free objectives. More so for them, we aren't quite seeing a. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, we're gonna see Hawkeye. This is the fate of the Furious boys. Over to the bot side is going to be a massacre. Could it be as Grok becomes the priority here? Oh, but they gotta switch the priority as EQZ trying his best to put out the DPS, doesn't have the amount of damage that he requires to do a significant amount of damage, and this could spell the doom for the bot side as members of Team SAIYAN are going to be pushing towards that bot side, trying to get that first turret. With that first turret, it's able to free the bottom side of the map, and because of that, they're able to take objectives without much concern of retaliation.
Rock not there. Mia is in much danger. Oh, look at the... They're just waiting for that bait out there. As the Nyx was about to crash, it's that Grok does come back in time, which means there's going to be a little bit of reflection that's coming through. They should... Oh, no! The charge is coming in all the way on the other side there. Does find Harley right away at the back, but not quite the target they were looking for. Johnson now, Hawkeye will be taken down by Hilda. Punishment for going all the way back in with the team not being able there to support. Kills 1 to 3, still in the favor of Team SAIYAN, and the goal lead is only a mere 2,000, so not as bad as the first game.
And not as bad as the first game, but Equalizer is definitely trying to catch up as much as they can. They did manage to catch Hawkeye, but I guess catching Hawkeye at this stage of the game is not exactly very goal beneficial for them in that sense. You want to be catching one of the higher DPS heroes on the side of Team SAIYAN. Deny them. As soon as you deny the amount of damage that comes out, or you deny some of the CC that comes out from Team SAIYAN, you're able to push the tempo against Team SAIYAN. However, Equalizer feels like they have a little bit of problems with pulling the trigger against Team SAIYAN. Maybe it could be respect, maybe it could be intimidation, or maybe it could just be lack of experience.
Well, Turtle's already being started here. It looks like nobody's really coming in for the contest. It looks like it will go over to Team SAIYAN. In fact, it does go to Team SAIYAN yet again. So the second Turtle does happen at the bottom, opting for the trade instead. Here we see Johnson and
Hawkeye,
Rush.
this is the fate of the Furious Part 3. We're gonna go. Grok is going to be some of the priority there. Oh my god, he dives in. He takes a little bit of damage, but Kagura goes over and gets the kill. Rush, living up to his name, gets another kill. That was beautifully done by Grimbeck to follow it up.
And we still are seeing here Kagura jumping all the way back in, but not quite enough. Porkchop running away on Harley then. Does not want to be dealing with that. Kagura very, very lovely at this point here. 3-0 and 1. Sitting very pretty ahead there at level 8 as well. Higher than every other member of the team.
Well, here it comes over to the mid side here. We do see Pijahat and Fredo now trying to get that mid turret, and look at that. Now, this is what Team SAIYAN does, yeah? Based on what I've seen, based on my experience casting a lot of Team SAIYAN games, I do see that Team SAIYAN has this uncanny ability of just systematically breaking down an enemy team. They'll go around, they'll look for objectives, they'll get a few kills, and immediately they'll go for either a turret or an objective to exacerbate their immediate lead. We do see a 4,000 goal discrepancy in favor of Team SAIYAN. EQUALIZER struggling to actually stay competitive in this. In terms of turrets, Team SAIYAN leading by 1 turret.
I mean, exactly what you said. It's sort of surgical removal out there. Look at the Yushin ultimate, really nicely done. Johnson is coming in for yet another engage out here. Will be able to take another one now. So Johnson does get 1 kill already. And this just propels them a little bit to the further. Chowna coming in for the 2nd kill already. Kagura jumping in as well. That's the 3rd kill. Looking for the 4th. They're looking for a wipeout here. Will potentially be able to do it. Rush is, yeah, they are trading shots back and forth. Mia needs to be careful about this. Johnson is still so tanky. Look at that. The top lane does get taken out, and Gripex at the bottom here, pushing out the next turret wave as well. No response coming in from that. At 7 minutes, we are seeing 4 towers already down.
Now we're going to look at that instant replay of that amazing fight. Now this was one of the messier fights that was coming in from Team SAIYAN and both EQUALIZER. We do see Primo and Chow going at it 1-1. However, Hawkeye getting that first kill in that team fight. And we do see that Cho is just doing a lot of damage. He's already building up to be a semi tank with a little bit of damage. And because of that, and because of his skill set, with Jeet Kune Do and of course with the dragon, he's able to do so without much punishment. Why? Because he's able to get out. Oh wow, that flicker right into where the dragon almost sailed out. But no, Hawkeye in the middle of it. He comes in and the mega kill and the double goes over to Rush. Rush, baby. Holy cow. You are a monster, not even allowing more than another kill coming in from the side of EQUALIZER. We have a problem here. We're going to go into another instant replay, but before that, Lord is going to be taken down. This is going to be a lot of pressure. This is the replay. Look at that. Fredo coming in with that. Ooh, misses on that.
Johnson comes in all the way. Hilda is there to assist, but Hilda just comes to her death. As the split does go through in the end, there is yet another kill. And still coming back here, we're getting more kills. 7-0-4 on Kagura. This is towards the end. Oh, coming in yet again, Kagura on the front line. So much of damage. Being able to do. Pijahat needs to back away just a little bit. Cautious there. 3 members are relatively low, and that should signal moving back. To this point, we have Kagura, which is so huge, a monster within the team. 7-0-4, and this is why Kagura gets banned and removed away.
Surprisingly, Yi Sun-shin is 0-0-8. I think it's the
support,
yeah, support marksman support. Now the thing is, the reason why some of you guys are going, oh my god, why is Yi Sun-shin 0-0-8? It's because of the supplementary damage he provides, right? He's not going to be in the middle of the fights. The thing with Rush is why he's 7-0-4 is because of Kagura's range. He has a lot of area denial in terms of the spells, and he's able to throw out that umbrella with so much damage from a consistent and safe distance. And with the fact that they've got Hawkeye to get through. They've got Cho to get through. They've got Karina to get through. And they got Yishun Sin to get through. Kagura, as long as she stays into the game and she's able to put out the damage, it's not going to be an easy time for the side of Equalizer. Equalizer was a little bit more competitive in the last game. Team SAIYAN just says, nope, we're just going to crush you. And we're just going to call it an early day.
Yeah, the other reason why Yushin has such a high assist and not necessarily kills is that all he needs to do is just turn on his ultimate in every sort of engage, and the moment somebody dies, he will get the assist credit there as well.
Oh, wow. Rush with the double. Will he be able to get the wipeout? There goes Way of the Dragon. That's another kill for Yishin Tin. A double kill. And will it be a triple? It's going to be a triple. A clean wipeout. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your clean winner for the first match is going to be Team SAIYAN. Was there ever any doubt, Sugo?
I don't think so there's any very clear doubt. I will say that within the first game, I liked the composition. It was an interesting composition coming from Equalizer. Unfortunately, the execution of it, unparalleled. Look at that KDA.
Wow.
12.0. Perfect 907 with 7,933 gold. Kagura played by Team SAIYAN's Rush. Really good job by both teams here, but kudos goes to Team SAIYAN specifically. They have collected 2 points on this very first day, and with their 2 points also comes $500 US.
Yeah, Team SAIYAN, you need a manager? Just give me a call. Yeah. Anyway, jokes aside, I'm just loving how Rush is actually living up to his name.